Tinubu right now is sitting on one of the hottest seats on the planet. He's under pressure. A lot is happening behind closed doors that Nigerians do not know. He's under pressure from the north, the Fulanis, and the northern leaders, to be precise, because they are the ones who are the northern leaders. There must have been some sort of agreement between Tinubu and Buhari before they gave him the presidency. Right now, it's like Tinubu is sidelining them, hence the attacks. The recent attacks and the attacks they've been attacking since Tinubu took power, all those are messages they are sending to Tinubu that we are watching you. You are not fulfilling your promises. Tinubu is planning something that Nigerians do not know. If you ask me, I think I'm not in favor of Tinubu. Don't get me wrong. I don't go missing my words. And I will talk about why I'm not in favor of Tinubu. Tinubu is kind of trying to reset Nigeria. And if he resets Nigeria in a way where the Fulanis will be paralyzed in the sense of power to be taken from them. Because if the Fulanis no longer have power, their jihadist attempt to Islamize Nigeria would die off. It would die off. Tinubu,
if you find this video interesting,
is kind of silently fighting
and share to your
with the
friends
Fulanis,
so that they'll put their own
with
comments.
the northern leaders, and they are not happy about it. Hence all the attacks, the recent attacks. Those were messages sent to Tinubu. Remember your promise. Do what we ask. Nigeria must be Islamized. This and that must be done. You promised to do this, you promised to do that, but you are no longer doing those things you promised. Even Shetima is part of the promise to Tinubu. The APC, that is the Muslim ticket, was also part of the promise. There were a lot of things Tinubu did while campaigning that were part of the promise. And now it appears like Tinubu is no longer following that path. And the people who went into agreement with him are upset. They are not happy. If you ask me, what the best thing Tinubu can do, if you ask me, is to allow America military base in the north. Now, Tinubu should allow the Americans to have a military base in the north that will be monitoring them like a hawk. And if American military base is in the north, that will crumble them, cripple them, and sideline them forever. If I were Tinubu, that would be what I would do. Have this kind of solid cooperation agreement with America to have a military base in the north. A strong one at that. To cripple the Fulanis. Nigerians need to take power from the Fulanis. We need to cripple them so that their mission to Islamize Nigeria and to spread across Nigeria their Sharia laws would be put to an end. Power needs to be taken from the Fulanis in order for Nigeria to survive. Because if we do not take power from the Fulanis, Nigeria will continue to be under threat, under attacks. Tinubu should go into agreement with the Americans to have a solid military base in the north that will be monitoring the Fulanis. And after that, the Hausas will gradually take their place in the north, because the Hausas need to take their place in the north. Let the Hausas be the one that lead in the north. Gradually, you get rid of a lot of things that the Fulanis they have established in the north. Power must be taken from them for Nigeria to have peace, for their jihadist attempt to be put to an end. Some drastic decisions need to be taken regardless. That is the only way Nigeria will survive. And the ball is now on the court of Tinubu. Tinubu needs to do the right thing for Nigerians. So I thought to share this with you guys. God bless.